The radio crackles to life at 11:47 p.m. Unit 7, we have a disturbance at Pier 14. I grip the steering wheel tighter. Clara responding. What's the nature? Shots fired, multiple casualties reported. My partner Jake mutters something under his breath. I'm already turning toward the docks. The ambulance cuts through empty streets. Blackhaven sleeps while we race toward chaos. My hands are steady on the wheel. They always are. You good? Jake asks. Always am. It's true. I've been doing this for 6 years. Nothing shakes me anymore. Nothing should shake me anymore. The pier stretches into darkness ahead. Our headlights catch broken crates scattered across wet concrete. Someone was running. Someone was hunting. I park near the warehouse. Jake grabs the med kit. Stay close, I tell him. We approach on foot. My boots echo against concrete. The sound bounces off empty buildings. A child's cry cuts through the night. I break into a run. Behind a shipping container, I find him, maybe 10 years old, dark hair, pale skin, blood on his shirt. Hey there, I say softly. I'm Clara. I'm here to help. He looks up with wide eyes, green eyes that seem too old for his face. Are you hurt? I ask. He shakes his head, points to the warehouse. Someone else is hurt? He nods. Jake catches up behind me. Clara, we should wait for backup. There's an injured person in there. The shots came from inside. I look at the boy again. He's terrified, but not of me. Of something else. What's your name? I ask him. Elias. Elias, I need you to stay right here with Jake. Can you do that for me? He grabs my arm. His grip is surprisingly strong. Don't go in there, he whispers. Why not? They're hunting him. Who's hunting who? Before he can answer, gunfire explodes from inside the warehouse. 3 shots. Then silence. I stand up. Jake, call for backup. Now. Clara. Now. I move toward the warehouse entrance. The door hangs open. Inside, darkness swallows everything. My flashlight cuts through shadows. Wooden crates tower around me. The air smells of salt and rust. A man's voice echoes from deeper inside. Where is he? I don't know what you're talking about, someone else says. The voice is calm. Cold. Don't lie to me. We tracked him here. I creep closer. My heart pounds, but my hands stay steady. They always do. Behind a wall of crates, I see them. 3 men in tactical gear. One stands apart from the others. The lone man is tall, dark hair. He wears a long coat that moves wrong in the still air. His face is sharp angles and pale skin. You made a mistake coming here, he says. The gunman raises his weapon. The only mistake was letting your kind live this long. Silver. The bullet gleams silver in my flashlight beam. Time slows down. The gunman's finger tightens on the trigger. The tall man doesn't move, doesn't even flinch. Behind me, footsteps. Small footsteps. Elias. He's followed me inside. He's running toward the confrontation. No, I whisper. But he doesn't stop. He's running toward the tall man, toward danger. The gunman sees him, swings his weapon toward a child. I don't think. I just move. I throw myself between the gun and Elias. My body slams into his small frame. We hit the ground together. The shot rings out. Fire explodes in my chest, burns through muscle and bone. I can't breathe. Above us, chaos erupts. More shots, shouts. The sound of something wet hitting concrete. I roll off Elias. Are you hurt? He shakes his head. Tears stream down his face. Good, I whisper. That's good. My vision blurs. The warehouse spins around me. Blood pools beneath my body. Footsteps approach. Slow, measured. The tall man kneels beside me. His face hovers above mine. In the flashlight's glow, his skin looks marble white. His eyes are the color of winter moonlight. Don't move, he says. His voice is a command. I couldn't move if I wanted to. He looks at the wound in my chest. Something flickers across his face. Not quite emotion, not quite indifference. She saved him, someone says behind him. A woman's voice. I can see that. Valen, the humans are coming. We need to leave. Valen. His name fits him. Sharp and old. He's still looking at me, studying me. The child, I whisper. He's safe. Good. My breathing grows shallow. Each breath is a fight. I'm losing. Valen glances at Elias. The boy has crawled closer. He's holding my hand now. Please, Elias whispers. Please don't let her die. Valen's jaw tightens. May, clear the perimeter. Sir. Now. Footsteps retreat. We're alone, the three of us. Valen looks at me again. His eyes are troubled. What are you? I ask. He doesn't answer. Instead, he pulls off his coat, rolls up his sleeves. This is going to hurt, he says. He bites his own wrist. Deep. Blood flows dark and thick. He presses the wound to my lips. Drink. The taste hits my tongue. Copper and electricity. Power and something else. Something that makes my body sing and scream at the same time. Drink, he says again. I do. Because I want to live. Because Elias needs me to live. Because something in Valen's voice tells me this is my only chance. The pain in my chest flares white-hot, then fades. My heartbeat pounds once, twice, stops. Darkness swallows me whole. I'm floating, weightless. The pain is gone, but something else has taken its place. A hunger I can't name. A strength that feels borrowed. Voices drift around me, urgent, angry. You can't do this. It's done. The law can burn. I try to open my eyes. Can't. Try to speak. Can't. But I can hear everything. Footsteps on stone. The whisper of fabric. Elias's quiet breathing nearby. She's changing, the woman says. May. I know. This could destroy everything we've built. It could. Valen's voice is closer now, right beside me. But she saved him. She threw herself between a silver bullet and a child she'd never met. That doesn't matter to the council. It matters to me. Silence stretches between them. I feel myself being lifted, carried. The world moves around me in gentle sways. Where are we taking her? May asks. Home. Valen. She's mine now. My responsibility. My risk. Your death sentence if they find out. They won't. We're moving through corridors. I smell old stone and candle wax. Feel cool air against my skin. A door opens, closes. I'm placed on something soft. A bed. Blankets are tucked around me. Will she wake up? Elias asks. Yes. When? Soon. Will she be different? Pause. A long one. Yes, Valen says quietly. She'll be different. But still safe? Still safe. I want to tell Elias not to worry. Want to tell him I'm okay. But my body won't obey. Get some rest, Valen tells him. Both of you. Footsteps retreat. A door closes. I'm alone. In the darkness, I feel myself changing. Cell by cell, breath by breath. Whatever Valen gave me is rewriting my body from the inside out. It should terrify me. Instead, it feels like coming home. I wake to whispers. How long has she been like this? 3 hours. Her vitals are impossible. I know. I open my eyes slowly. The room is dim, but I can see everything. Stone walls, arched ceiling, candles burning in iron holders. This isn't a hospital. May stands beside the bed. She's blonde, athletic, wearing all black. A gun rests at her hip. Her eyes are the color of steel. You're awake, she says. I sit up. No pain in my chest. No weakness in my limbs. I feel stronger than I've ever felt in my life. Where am I? Safe. That's not an answer. It's the only answer you're getting. The door opens. Valen enters. He's changed clothes. Now he wears dark jeans and a white shirt. He moves with absolute silence. How do you feel? He asks. I take inventory. No pain, no fatigue. But something else is different. The air tastes sharp. Colors seem brighter. I can hear May's heartbeat across the room. Strong, I say. He nods. Good. What did you do to me? I saved your life. How? He exchanges a look with May. She shakes her head slightly. That's complicated, Valen says. Try me. You were dying. I gave you something to help you heal. What kind of something? The kind that comes with conditions. I swing my legs over the side of the bed. Stand up. No dizziness. No weakness. Perfect balance. What kind of conditions? You can't leave. Not yet. Excuse me? Your system is still adjusting. It's not safe. I walk to the door. Test the handle. It doesn't turn. You locked me in? For your own protection. From what? He doesn't answer. I face him. He's taller than I remember. At least 6 feet. His eyes are the color of moonlight on water. Let me out. No. I have a job. People who depend on me. They think you're dead. The words hit me. Hard. What? There was an explosion at the warehouse. They found blood but no body. As far as the world knows, Clara Holt died saving a child. My legs give out. I sink back onto the bed. You're lying. I don't lie. My family. You have no family. Your sister died 2 years ago. Your parents are gone. No one will look too hard for a dead EMT. He's right. I hate that he's right. This is kidnapping. This is survival. I stand up again, walk to him. Stop close enough to see the flecks of silver in his gray eyes. Who are you? Someone trying to keep you alive. What are you? His jaw tightens. Careful. Why? What happens if I'm not careful? Something dangerous flickers in his expression. You might not like the answer. Try me. Before he can respond, the door opens. Elias slips inside. He looks between us with worried eyes. Are you fighting? He asks. The tension breaks. Valen's expression softens. No, he says. We're talking. Elias approaches the bed. He climbs up beside me without invitation. His small hand slips into mine. Are you better now? He asks. I think so. Good. I was worried. He leans against my side. Something protective and fierce wakes up in my chest. Where's your family, Elias? Here, he says simply. I look at Valen. He lives with you? Yes. Are you his father? Pause. No, but I take care of him. Why? Because someone has to. There's pain in his voice, old pain, carefully hidden. Elias yawns against my shoulder. I'm tired. Then sleep, Valen says gently. Will she be here when I wake up? Valen looks at me. Yes. Promise? Promise. Elias settles against the pillows. Within minutes, he's asleep. Valen and May move toward the door. I follow them. We need to talk, I whisper. Tomorrow. Now. He stops. Turns back to me. In the candlelight, his skin looks carved from marble. What happened to me at the warehouse? You were shot. I know that. What happened after? I gave you my blood. The words hang in the air, heavy, impossible. Your blood. Yes. That's not medicine. No, it's not. Understanding creeps up my spine, cold and terrible. You're not human. No. What are you? He steps closer, close enough that I can see the sharp points of his canine teeth. I think you already know. I step back, hit the wall behind me. That's impossible. Is it? My mind races. The strength, the heightened senses. The way he moves without sound. Vampires don't exist. Tell that to the hunters who shot you. The pieces click together. The silver bullet, the tactical gear, the way they talked about tracking him. They were hunting you. Yes. And I got in the way. You saved Elias. The bullet was meant for me. I slide down the wall, sit on the cold stone floor. Everything I know about the world has just shattered. This isn't real. Valen crouches in front of me. His eyes are steady, patient. Your heart stopped for 4 minutes. I brought you back. But the process changed you. Changed me how? You're half-turned. Not fully vampire. Not fully human. What does that mean? It means you're stronger than humans. Faster. Your senses are enhanced. But you can still eat food, walk in sunlight, live a relatively normal life. Relatively. You'll age slower, live longer, and you'll be hunted by anyone who discovers what you are. May speaks from the doorway, which is why you can't leave. I look up at her. For how long? Until we're sure you can control yourself. Control what? The hunger, Valen says quietly. The strength, the urge to hunt. Hunt what? Humans. The word hits me. I think about my patients, the people I've saved. The thought of hurting them makes me sick. I would never. You say that now, but you haven't felt it yet. The real hunger. It will come. I push myself up off the floor. Then change me back. I can't. Try. Clara. His voice is gentle but firm. This is permanent. There's no undoing it. Because of you. Yes. Because you decided my life was worth saving. Yes. I want to hit him, want to scream, want to break something. Instead, I walk back to the bed. Elias is still sleeping. His face is peaceful in the candlelight. He's not human either, I say. No. How old is he really? 10. He was born vampire. Born? It's rare but possible. I sit on the edge of the bed. Elias shifts closer in his sleep. His parents? Dead. Killed by hunters 3 years ago. The same hunters who shot me? Valen's expression darkens. Yes. Why do they hunt you? Because they fear us. Should they? Long pause. Some of us, yes. And you? I try to be better than what they think I am. May clears her throat. Valen, dawn is coming. He nods, looks at me one more time. Get some rest. We'll talk more tomorrow. I want answers. You'll have them. All of them. Yes. He moves toward the door, stops. Clara? What? Thank you for saving him. Don't thank me. I'm not staying by choice. I know. The door closes behind them. I hear the lock turn. I'm trapped in a stone room with a vampire child. I'm half monster myself. My old life is gone forever. But Elias is safe. That has to count for something. I lie down beside him, pull the blankets up to my chin. Tomorrow I'll demand real answers. Tomorrow I'll figure out how to get my life back. Tonight, I'll just make sure the child sleeps peacefully. I close my eyes. Listen to his steady breathing. Feel something like peace settle over me. Until I hear the voices in the hallway. The council will find out. Not if we're careful. She's not one of us, Valen. She never will be. She saved Elias. That doesn't matter. The law is clear. The law is old. The law keeps us alive. Footsteps pause outside my door. What will you do when they come for her? May asks. Protect her. Even if it means war? Even then. The footsteps retreat. Silence returns. I lie in the dark, processing what I've heard. There are others like Valen, a council, laws that apparently govern vampire society, and I've already broken them simply by existing. I roll onto my side. Look at Elias's sleeping face. Whatever happens next, I won't let anyone hurt him. Not hunters, not vampires, not anyone. I made that choice when I threw myself in front of that bullet. I'll keep making it for as long as I have breath in my body, even if that breath no longer belongs entirely to me. The next evening, I wake to the sound of breaking glass. Elias jerks upright beside me. His eyes are wide with fear. "What was that?" I whisper. He doesn't answer, just grabs my hand and pulls me toward the door. I test the handle. It turns freely. We slip into the hallway. Stone corridors stretch in both directions. Torches burn in iron brackets along the walls. "Which way?" I ask. Elias points left. We move quietly through the shadows. The corridor opens into a large room. A library. Books line the walls from floor to ceiling. Comfortable chairs cluster around a fireplace. And in the center of the room, Valen faces 3 strangers. They wear dark robes. Their faces are pale, ancient. One of them holds a silver chain that gleams in the firelight. "You've broken the oldest law," the woman says. "I saved a life. You turned a human without permission. She was dying. That's not our concern." Valen's jaw tightens. "It's mine." The man in the center steps forward. "Where is she?" "Safe." "Bring her to us." "No." The woman laughs. It's not a pleasant sound. "You think you can protect her from us?" "I know I can." "Even at the cost of your own life?" "Yes." Beside me, Elias trembles. I squeeze his hand gently. The man raises the silver chain. It burns bright in the firelight. "This is blessed silver. One touch will kill her instantly. Then you'd better not touch her with it." "Valen," the woman's voice turns dangerous. "Submit to judgment or watch her burn." "Submit to this." Valen moves faster than lightning. The silver chain goes flying. The man crashes into a bookshelf. The other 2 circle him like predators. "Stop." The word leaves my mouth before I can think. Everyone freezes, turns to look at me. I step into the room. Elias tries to hold me back, but I shake him off gently. "You want me?" I ask the strangers. "Here I am." The woman smiles, shows fangs longer and sharper than Valen's. The abomination speaks. "My name is Clara. Your name is irrelevant. You shouldn't exist." I walk closer, feel strength flowing through my limbs. "But I do exist. So what are you going to do about it?" The woman raises her hand. Silver gleams on her fingers. "This." She lunges at me, fast as a striking snake. I'm faster. I catch her wrist, twist. She cries out as the silver rings touch her own skin. "Interesting," I say. "It hurts you, too." I release her. She stumbles back. The man I knocked down is getting to his feet. The 3rd stranger circles behind me. "Enough," Valen says. He steps between us. His presence fills the room with cold authority. "You came here to judge her. You've seen her. Make your judgment." The woman rubs her wrist, eyes me with new respect. She's stronger than she should be. Yes. Faster too. Yes. How is that possible? Valen doesn't answer immediately. When he does speak, his voice is careful. "She's unique." "In what way?" "The silver doesn't burn her." All 3 strangers go still. "Show us," the man says. Valen looks at me. I nod. He produces a silver coin from his pocket, tosses it to me. I catch it easily. Hold it up for them to see. No smoke, no burning flesh, just metal resting coolly in my palm. "Impossible," the woman breathes. But true. The strangers exchange looks. Something passes between them that I don't understand. "This changes things," the man says finally. "How?" I ask. "Silver immunity is mentioned in the oldest texts. The prophecies speak of a bridge between our kinds. I'm not a bridge. I'm just someone who got shot." The woman steps closer, studies my face. "You may be more than that." "What do you mean?" "The prophecies speak of one who will unite human and vampire, end the war between our species." I look at Valen. His expression is unreadable. I didn't ask for this. None of us ask for our fate, the woman says, but we must accept it. What if I refuse? Then both species will continue to destroy each other. And if I accept, then maybe we can find peace. I turn to Valen. Is this why you saved me? Because of some prophecy? No. I saved you because you saved Elias. But you knew about the prophecy. Pause. Yes. And you didn't think to mention it? I hoped it wouldn't matter. I toss the silver coin back to him. He catches it without flinching. It matters. The lead stranger speaks again. Will you come with us? Face the full council? Accept your role in the prophecy? I look around the room. At Valen's tense face. At Elias hiding behind a chair. At these ancient creatures who want to decide my fate. What happens if I say no? You'll be hunted by both sides. Human and vampire alike. And if I say yes? You'll be protected, trained, prepared for what's coming. What's coming? The woman's expression turns grim. War, unless you can stop it. I close my eyes, take a breath I no longer truly need. When I open them, my choice is made. I'll come with you, but I have conditions. Name them. Elias stays safe, protected. Agreed. Valen doesn't face punishment for saving me. That's more complicated. I step closer to the woman. Let her see the steel in my eyes. Make it uncomplicated. She studies me for a long moment, then nods. Agreed. Good. I turn to Valen. How long do I have? 3 days, then we leave for the capital. And after that? After that, we find out what you're truly capable of. I walk to where Elias is hiding, kneel down beside his chair. Will you be okay? I ask. He nods. Will you? I hope so. He throws his arms around my neck, holds tight. Don't let them change you, he whispers in my ear. I won't. Promise? Promise. I stand, face the assembled vampires. 3 days, I say. Make them count. The strangers leave at dawn. I watch them go from the library window. They move like shadows. There one moment, gone the next. They'll be back, Valen says behind me. I know. He joins me at the window. We stand in silence as the sky lightens over Blackhaven. Are you angry with me? He asks. Yes. Good. You should be. I turn to face him. Why didn't you tell me about the prophecy? Because prophecies are usually wrong. And I wanted you to have a choice. What choice? I'm trapped here. You're protected here. Same thing. He shakes his head. Protection and imprisonment aren't the same. Aren't they? No. One keeps you alive. The other keeps you controlled. I walk away from the window, examine the books on the shelves. They're old. Some have titles in languages I don't recognize. How old are you really? 327 years. And you rule these people? I lead them. In this region. How many regions are there? 12, each with its own leader. And above them? The High Council. The 3 who were just here. I pull a book from the shelf. It falls open to a page covered in illustrations. Vampires and humans fighting. Blood and fire. This is what they're afraid of, I say. Valen looks at the page. His expression darkens. Yes. How long has it been going on? Centuries. And they think I can stop it? The prophecy suggests it's possible. I close the book, put it back on the shelf. What does it actually say? The prophecy? That a bridge will arise, one who walks between worlds. Silver cannot harm her, fire cannot burn her. She will unite what was torn apart. Fire can't burn me? We'll have to test that. Let's not. He almost smiles. Agreed. Footsteps echo in the hallway. May appears in the doorway. "We have a problem," she says. Valen straightens. "What kind of problem?" "The kind with guns and holy water." "Hunters?" "A full squad. They're surrounding the building." I move to the window, peer through the curtains. Dark figures position themselves around the library above us. "How many?" Valen asks. 12, maybe 15. "Weapons?" "Silver rounds, crossbows, the usual." Valen turns to me. "They're here for you." "How do they even know I exist?" "Someone told them." May crosses her arms. "Or someone led them here." "What do you mean?" "I mean maybe your dramatic rescue at the warehouse wasn't as secret as we thought." Valen's jaw tightens. "Are you suggesting—" "I'm not suggesting anything. I'm stating facts." She shows up, saves the air, gets turned. 3 days later, hunters find our sanctuary. That's not coincidence. I feel anger flare in my chest. "You think I led them here?" "I think you're convenient." May. Valen's voice carries warning. "No, it's fine," I say. "Let her talk." May steps closer. "You want the truth? Here it is. You're a liability. A half-turned human with no training, no control, and no loyalty to our kind. I saved Elias. Once. That doesn't make you family." "May, enough." But she's not finished. "She doesn't belong here, Valen. Send her away before she gets us all killed." I move faster than thought. 1 second I'm across the room. The next I'm in front of May, my hand wrapped around her throat. "I didn't ask to be here," I say quietly. "But I am here, and I'm not going anywhere." May's eyes widen. She tries to break my grip. Can't. "Let her go," Valen says. "Why?" She clearly wants to fight. "Clara, let her go." I release May. She stumbles back, rubbing her throat. "How did you move that fast?" she asks. "I don't know." "That's the problem. You don't know anything." Before I can respond, an explosion rocks the building. Dust falls from the ceiling. "They're coming through the upper level," May says. Valen moves toward the door. "Get Elias. Take him to the safe room." "What about her?" "She comes with us." "Valen, that's an order." May nods reluctantly. Disappears down the corridor. "Where's the safe room?" I ask. "Lower level, behind the wine cellar." "How do we get there?" "Follow me. Stay quiet. Stay close." We leave the library. The corridor ahead is dark except for flickering torches. Above us, boots thunder across wooden floors. Voices shout commands. "They're in the main hall," Valen says. "How long before they find the entrance?" "Not long." We reach a spiral staircase. Stone steps descend into deeper darkness. "Down," Valen says. I follow him into the shadows. My enhanced vision cuts through the dark easily. I can see every stone, every crack in the walls. "How big is this place?" I whisper. "Big enough." That's not an answer. 3 levels below ground, built in the 1800s. Originally wine storage for the library above. And now? Now it's home. We reach the bottom level. The air here is cool and still. Wine racks line the walls, most of them empty. May waits by a heavy wooden door. Elias stands beside her, pale but calm. "Are they bad men?" he asks me. "Yes, but they can't hurt you here." "Promise?" "Promise." Valen opens the door. Inside is a small room with stone walls and no windows. Canned food lines shelves along one wall. Water containers sit on the floor. "How long can we stay here?" I ask. "As long as necessary." May closes the door behind us, slides a heavy bar across it. "That won't stop them if they find us," she says. "It doesn't have to stop them. Just slow them down." Above our heads, the sounds of searching grow louder. Furniture being overturned, doors being kicked in. Elias sits on a small cot in the corner. He looks scared but not panicked. "Has this happened before?" I ask him. "Twice." he says quietly. What happened those times? Valen made them go away. I look at Valen. How? Carefully. More explosions echo through the building. This time closer. They're using charges, May says. To breach the lower levels? To collapse them. Understanding hits me. They're not trying to capture us. They're trying to bury us alive. Valen nods grimly. It's effective. No bodies to explain. No evidence. Except we're not going to let that happen. We don't have a choice. I stand up. There's always a choice. Clara, sit down. No. I move to the door. You said I'm supposed to be some kind of bridge between humans and vampires. The prophecy isn't proven. Then let's prove it. I slide the bar back. Open the door. Where are you going? May asks. To talk to them. They'll kill you. Maybe. Or maybe they'll listen. Valen grabs my arm. This is suicide. This is what I was turned for. You said so yourself. I was wrong. Were you? I look into his eyes. See fear there. Real fear. If I don't try, we all die anyway. At least this way there's a chance. What chance? You're one person against 15 trained killers. I'm one person who can't be hurt by silver. That has to count for something. Another explosion. Much closer this time. They've reached the second level, May says. I pull free of Valen's grip. Stay here with Elias. Keep him safe. Clara, don't. I have to. I step into the corridor. Close the door behind me. The sounds of destruction grow louder as I climb the stairs. By the time I reach the library level, I can hear voices clearly. Check every room. They have to be here somewhere. Sir, we've got movement in the east corridor. How many? Can't tell. Moving too fast for thermal. I take a breath. Step into the library. 12 men in tactical gear turn weapons on me. Red laser dots dance across my chest. Easy, I say, raising my hands. I'm unarmed. Clara Holt, the team leader says. You're supposed to be dead. I got better. Oh, where are the others? Gone. You missed them. I don't think so. He nods to his men. They spread out, surrounding me. You know what you are? He asks. I know what I was. EMT, paramedic, someone who saved lives. That was before. What am I now? He raises his weapon. Silver bullets gleam in the chamber. Now you're an abomination, and abominations need to be cleansed. By who? You? By God. God doesn't need your help. He needs soldiers. I lower my hand slowly. What if there was another way? What way? What if humans and vampires didn't have to fight? They're predators. We're prey. There is no other way. I'm both, human and vampire, and I don't want to hurt anyone. You will, when the hunger takes you. What if it doesn't? It always does. The team leader's finger tightens on the trigger. I see his decision in his eyes. I move. Not toward the exit, not toward cover, toward him. The bullets come like rain. I feel them hit. Feel the silver burn. But I don't stop. I reach him before he can reload. Take the weapon from his hands. Crush it between my fingers. I'm not here to fight you, I say. His eyes are wide with terror. Impossible. The silver should have killed you. Should have. Didn't. The other soldiers open fire. More silver bullets tear into my body. I ignore them. I'm here to talk, I say louder. Fall back, the team leader shouts. Fall back. Listen to me, I call after them. It doesn't have to be this way. They're already retreating, moving toward the exits. I let them go. When they're gone, I sink to my knees. The silver bullets burn in my flesh, but they're not killing me. Footsteps on the stairs. Valen appears, followed by May and Elias. Are you insane? May demands. Probably. Valen kneels beside me. How many hits? 12, maybe 15. He examines the wounds. They're already healing. Good. I was wondering about that. Elias runs to me, throws his arms around my neck. You're bleeding, he says. I'm okay. Promise? Promise. May stares at the crushed weapon in my hands. You destroyed an assault rifle with your bare hands. I was angry. That's not human strength. I'm not entirely human anymore. Valen helps me to my feet. Can you walk? I can do more than walk. What do you mean? I look toward the exit where the hunters disappeared. I mean, I'm going after them. Clara. They know where we are now. They'll be back with more soldiers, better weapons. So we relocate. To where? They'll just track us again. What are you suggesting? I turn to face him, feel strength flowing through my body as the wounds close. I'm suggesting we end this. Tonight. How? I'm going to find their leader, the one who sent them. That's a suicide mission. Maybe. But if I can convince him to call off the hunt? What makes you think he'll listen? I smile. Feel my own fangs press against my lower lip. Because I'm going to show him what happens when you hunt someone who can't be killed. May blocks the library door. You're not going anywhere. Get out of my way. You just got shot 15 times. You're not thinking clearly. I'm thinking perfectly clearly. Valen steps between us. Both of you, calm down. Don't tell me to calm down, I say. Those men came here to murder a child. And you stopped them. For now, they'll be back. Then we'll deal with them when they come. I shake my head. No more hiding. No more running. What are you proposing? I'm going to their headquarters. I'm going to talk to whoever's in charge. Talk, May says. Right. I ignore her, keep my eyes on Valen. You said the prophecy mentions a bridge between our kinds. Maybe this is how it starts. Or maybe this is how it ends, with you dead in some basement. I won't die. The silver can't kill me. There are other ways to die. Like what? Fire, decapitation, holy water. They didn't use any of those tonight. Because they didn't know what you were. Now they do. I walk to the window, look out at the empty street. Where would they take wounded soldiers? Clara. Answer me. Valen sighs. St. Michael's Hospital, 2 miles east. That's where I'll start. You can't just walk into a hospital. Why not? I'm a paramedic. I have friends there. You're supposed to be dead. Then I guess I'll be a very convincing ghost. I head for the door. May doesn't move. Please, she says quietly. What? Don't do this. He needs you. She glances at Elias. The boy is watching us with worried eyes, which is exactly why I have to do this. I gently move May aside, step into the corridor. Clara. Valen's voice stops me. What? If you're going to do this, you're not going alone. Yes, I am. No? You're not. He's already moving toward another door. May, watch Elias. Valen. That's an order. Within minutes, he's changed clothes. Dark jeans, black sweater, leather jacket. He looks like he belongs in the night. Ready? He asks. You can't come with me. Too bad. If they see you, they'll know what you are immediately. Let them. This is my fight. No, it's our fight. You saved Elias. That makes you family. The word hits me. Family. I don't have family. You do now. We leave through a hidden exit in the wine cellar. The tunnel leads to an alley 3 blocks away. The city is quiet. Most people are asleep. But I can sense others moving in the shadows, watching, waiting. They've got surveillance on the area, Valen says. I know. How? I can feel them, their heartbeats, their breathing. That's not normal, even for half-turned. Nothing about this is normal. We move through side streets toward the hospital. My senses map every person within 3 blocks. 5 hunters on rooftops, 3 in vehicles, 2 on foot patrol. They're waiting for us to run, I say. Good thing we're not running. What are we doing? We're walking straight through the front door. St. Michael's Hospital rises ahead of us, 12 stories of glass and concrete. Emergency room lights blaze against the darkness. How many wounded did they bring in? I ask. I count 4 ambulances, so at least that many. They'll be in the emergency department. Heavily guarded. Probably. We reach the main entrance. Through the glass doors, I see familiar faces. Nurses I've worked with. Doctors I know. This isn't going to work, Valen says. Trust me. I push through the doors, walk straight to the reception desk. The nurse looks up. Her face goes white. Clara? Hi, Jenny. But we heard. I know what you heard. I need your help. I don't understand. I lean closer, lower my voice. There are armed men in your hospital. They brought wounded soldiers here tonight. How did you... Where are they? Jenny glances around nervously. Trauma Bay 3. But Clara, there are federal agents everywhere. They said not to let anyone... I'm not anyone. I'm a paramedic. But you're supposed to be... dead. I know. It's complicated. Behind me, Valen waits by the elevators. To anyone watching, he looks like a worried relative. Jenny, I need you to page Dr. Martinez. Tell him Clara needs to see him. Emergency room 2. I can't. Please, lives are at stake. She looks into my eyes, sees something that makes her nod. 5 minutes, she whispers. Thank you. Dr. Martinez appears within 3 minutes. He's older now, gray at the temples, but his hands are still steady. Clara Holt, he says quietly. I should call security. You should, but you won't. Why not? Because you've known me for 6 years, and you know I wouldn't be here unless people were in danger. He studies my face. You look different. I feel different. What happened to you? That's a long story. Right now, I need to talk to whoever's in charge of the federal agents. They're not federal agents. What? Private contractors. Military background. They came in with wounded but no identification. Where are they now? Conference room on the 3rd floor, planning something. I glance at Valen. He nods slightly. Can you get us up there? I ask Martinez. Us? Him too. He's with me. Clara, what's going on? Something that should have ended a long time ago. Martinez leads us to the service elevator. We ride to the 3rd floor in silence. Conference room B, he says. End of the hall. Thank you. Clara? What? Be careful. These men, they're not like the cops or EMTs you usually deal with. I know. They've killed people. I can see it in their eyes. So have I. The lie comes easily. Too easily. We walk down the hospital corridor. Our footsteps echo off polished floors. At the conference room door, I pause. Last chance to walk away, I tell Valen. Not happening. If this goes wrong, it won't. How can you be sure? Because you're not going to let it go wrong. I push open the door. 8 men in tactical gear look up from maps and photographs spread across the conference table. All of them reach for weapons. Easy, I say. I'm here to talk. The team leader from the library stands at the head of the table. His left arm is in a sling. You, he says. Me. You should be dead. Lot of people keep saying that. The silver bullets hurt, but didn't kill me. The other men keep their weapons trained on us. Red laser dots dance across my chest. What do you want? The team leader asks. To end this. End what? The war, the hunting, all of it. He laughs. You think you can just walk in here and negotiate peace? I think I'm the only one who can. Why? Because you're half monster. Because I'm half human too. I step closer to the table, study the maps. They show vampire territories across the city, safe houses, meeting places. You've been planning this for months. Years. How many people are you going to kill? As many as it takes. Including children? His expression doesn't change. Vampires don't have children. They have spawn. Elias is 10 years old. He likes picture books and chocolate milk. Elias is a predator in training. Elias is a little boy who lost his parents. I point to a photograph on the table. It shows the library from above. You were going to collapse the building, bury us alive. Quick and efficient. And if there were innocents inside? Humans who didn't know what was underneath? Acceptable losses. The casual way he says it makes my vision go red. Acceptable to who? To God. God doesn't want you to murder children? God wants us to cleanse the earth of abominations. I'm an abomination, but I saved your life tonight. What? In the library. I could have killed all of you. Instead, I let you leave. Because you're weak. Because I choose to be better than what you think I am. I turn to address the whole room. All of you. You've been told vampires are monsters, killers, animals. Nods around the table. What if you're wrong? We're not wrong. The vampire I live with takes care of an orphaned child. He's protected me, fed me, kept me safe. He's using you. For what? To get to us. You're the perfect weapon. Immune to silver, stronger than humans. If that were true, why would I be here talking instead of killing? Silence. The team leader raises his weapon again. Because you haven't turned fully yet. But you will. And when you do, you'll be just as much a monster as the rest of them. Maybe. Or maybe I'll be something else entirely. Like what? I look around the room. At the maps showing planned attacks. At the weapons designed to kill. At the faces filled with hate and fear. Like hope. The team leader's finger moves to the trigger. Valen steps forward. His presence fills the room with cold authority. Gentlemen, he says quietly. Every weapon swings toward him. My name is Valen D'Arcton. I rule the vampire territories in this city. The king, someone whispers. Yes. We've been hunting you for 3 years. I know. Why aren't you fighting? Because I'm tired of war. He moves to the conference table, spreads his hands flat on the surface. I'm offering you a deal. What kind of deal? Stop hunting us. We'll stop feeding from humans. Silence. Then laughter. You expect us to trust vampires? You expect us to trust humans? The laughter dies. But she's right. Valen continues. This war has to end. Too many have died on both sides. Your kind started it. Did we? Or did yours? You're predators. So are you. The difference is, we only take what we need to survive. You kill for ideology. The team leader slams his fist on the table. We kill to protect humanity. From what? From vampires who want to live in peace? From children who've done nothing wrong? There are no innocent vampires. Then there are no innocent humans either. The room falls silent. The weight of centuries of violence hangs in the air. What are you proposing exactly? One of the other men asks. Valen looks at me. I nod. Sanctuary, I say. Safe zones where both species can coexist. Impossible. Why? Because you're natural enemies. We don't have to be. I point to myself, then to Valen. I'm human and vampire. He's a vampire who protects humans. We're proof that coexistence is possible. You're proof that abominations exist. I'm proof that evolution is possible. The team leader raises his weapon again. This conversation is over. No, I say. It's just beginning. I step directly into the line of fire. Go ahead. Shoot me. Prove to your men that you're willing to murder someone who's trying to save lives. His hand shakes slightly. Shoot me in front of witnesses, in a hospital. See how God judges that. You're not human anymore. I'm not vampire either. I'm something new, something that bridges both worlds. You're nothing. Then you have nothing to fear from me. I take another step closer. The barrel of his weapon touches my chest. Pull the trigger, or listen to what I have to say. Long pause. The only sound is breathing, heartbeats, fear. He lowers the weapon. You have 5 minutes. I need more than 5 minutes. That's what you get. I look around the room, at faces filled with suspicion and hate. What if I could prove that vampires and humans can work together? How? Give me a chance. 1 month. Let me show you that coexistence is possible. What kind of chance? Stop the hunting. Stop the killing. Give us time to build trust. And if it doesn't work, then you'll have learned something valuable, and you can always go back to war. What about our safety? Our families? Valen will guarantee it. All eyes turn to him. I give my word, he says formally. No human will be harmed by any vampire under my protection. Your word means nothing. Then test it. Send observers, watchers. Verify that we keep our promise. And if one of your vampires breaks it, then I'll execute them myself. The room goes quiet again. The weight of his promise settles over us all. 1 month, the team leader says finally. 1 month? I agree. But if even one human dies, we'll face the consequences. He holsters his weapon, nods to his men. They do the same. How do we contact you? Through her. Valen looks at me. She'll be our liaison. And if we need to reach you directly? You won't. The team leader extends his hand. After a moment's hesitation, I shake it. 1 month, he repeats. 1 month. We leave the hospital in silence. On the street, Valen finally speaks. That was incredibly stupid. But it worked. For now. For now is enough. We walk back through empty streets. The surveillance teams are gone. The hunters have pulled back. Do you really think this can work? He asks. I don't know, but we have to try. And if it fails? Then at least we'll fail trying to build something instead of trying to destroy something. We reach the hidden entrance to the sanctuary. Before we go underground, Valen stops me. Clara. What? Thank you. For what? For being brave enough to believe in impossible things. I think about Elias waiting for us in the safe room. About May learning to trust me. About the possibility of a world where children don't have to hide from monsters. Someone once told me, I say, that protecting people is what makes us human. Maybe it's what makes us vampire, too. Who told you that? You did. Just now. He smiles. The first real smile I've seen from him. Come on. Let's go home. We descend into the sanctuary, into safety, into the unknown future we're going to build together, one day at a time, one choice at a time, one hope at a time,